Hey guys, Alberto here. Today we're going to be talking about a new series, what I call servant theory crafting. We're going to be talking about different servants that could appear in the Fate universe by different historical figures, mythological figures, and even story figures, which is what we're going to talk about today. We're going to be doing one of my personal favorites and something I've actually talked about on stream before, James Bond as an assassin class servant. So here we go. James Bond is a character from the British writer Ian Fleming, who wrote 12 novels in the 50s and early 60s before his death in 1964. There's been other writers of the Bond character continuing on after Ian Fleming's death, such as John Gardner, who wrote 14 novels, and the series has got so widely popular and it's turned into a very famous movie franchise as well. So let's talk about Bond as a character itself. He is part of the British Secret Service. He rose to the rank of the principal officer, and Bond travels all over the world to stop evil warlords, different underground organizations from taking over the world, creating mass hysteria, and to stop possible other global threats. So first we're going to be talking about his Noble Phantasm. Noble Phantasm, in a lot of people's eyes, is the definition of the character. And this is all, again, just a personal opinion of how the Noble Phantasm would be named, what it would do. I think it would be pretty neat if it turned out this way anyway. So the Noble Phantasm will be called Casino Royale, named after the first book and one of the more popular movies from James Bond. His Noble Phantasm will just be him making a pseudo-reality marble, him kind of like walking in an actual casino, slowly fading out, because he will be slowly blending in as a Secret Service espionage agent. That's just what he does best. He will then later on appear behind the enemy servant, taking them by surprise, and shoots them in the back with the Walter PPK, his go-to trusty pistol. Overall, gameplay-wise, this would be just a single-target quick Noble Phantasm, providing more crit stars and a total evade for a turn, due to him being an expert on blending to a crowd and espionage. Next, we'll be talking about his passive skills, and his passive skills are kind of straightforward. Presence Concealment A+, to increase his own critical star generation rate by 10.5%, and Independent Action A, increase his own critical damage by 10%. At least this would be the deal in FGO, which is what I'm basing this by. Really good bare bones idea that I just took from Emiya Assassin, and figured this would honestly work on James Bond as well. So next is going to be his skills. This is going to be his bare bones of the character, what he does. So his first skill will be Espionage EX. This would provide a one-hit evade, increase his own critical star generation rate for 3 turns. Kind of your basic espionage skill with the attachment of a one-hit evade. Skill 2 is Charming Brit. He has the chance to charm enemies and has star absorption rate for a turn. And this would be referenced to how he's kind of like a ladies' man type of deal in every one of the books and movies, and how he seduces information out of them. His final skill will be Spy's Gadgets. Q's Spy Gadgets will be a 3-turn quick card effectiveness in this buff, and increase his own MP gauge very slightly, just to help him push to use his Noble Phantasm more, because in my opinion that would be the character, was just to fire off his Noble Phantasm a lot and quickly blend in. Attack the servant, get back and evade. Attack the servant, get back and evade. You know, that type of deal. What probably a real Secret Service agent would do in that. Lastly, we're going to be talking about his actual cards and FGO. I believe that because he would want to get to his Noble Phantasm to help him get more evades and do a lot of damage, it would be a quick Arts Buster deck. It's enough to where he can still do a quick Brave Chain with his Noble Phantasm and his quick cards, but also gives him a chance to gain a good amount of NP just by using his basic attacks like Art Quick or Art Quick. And for that's pretty much the basics of James Bond. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think on stream. I do stream Fate Grand Order, obviously, so let's have our discussions then. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of Servant Theory Crafting.